Beale. Chivers looking for it with his head. Gilzine, this must be a chance for Spurs. As Neighbour goes in, Chivers, there it is, Martin Chivers. Spurs are ahead, and they really don't deserve to be. What a tragic blow for the Villa, and what a relief for Spurs, for them and for their supporters. Martin Chivers putting them into the lead after that rebound had come so invitingly for him, putting Spurs ahead now with 11 minutes to go.
Pratt to Coates. Tottenham are really living now. Pratt. Chivers. Tottenham lifted by that goal. Now Tour, the second goal. That was Pratt. Now Chivers here takes this quite beautifully. The second goal they've got in 3 minutes.
For Chivers now, can he make this one count? And he can! Martin Chivers. 1-0. Beyond the reach of Banks. Oh! And Blythe and McCormick knocking each other's out, and Chivers to tuck it away for the second one. Well, that really was a chapter of excellence in that Crystal Palace defence, with Blythe and McCormick knocking each other out. There they are. And the ball running loose for Martin Chivers to stretch out a toe and poke it past John Jackson. The cross coming over, but Clark has plenty of chance to get that away, but only as far as Beale. There's a deflection. Chivers is in there, and that's number 2, Martin Chivers. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, and Spurs are 2 in front. A cruel deflection there for Newcastle, and the ball fell for Chivers, catching the goalkeeper in no man's land.
Mullery, Chivers, and Chivers, a lot of power, he scored! Chivers came through with an awful lot of power then. A lucky rebound, but he scored after 13 minutes. The lucky rebound was really a very weak tackle by Bailey. Watch as Mullery slips the ball to Chivers. As Bailey comes in to tackle Chivers, he goes in very weakly. The ball just ricochets off his right foot, and Chivers, showing a great deal of strength, hits that between 2 defenders into the net.
Some 10 yards outside the area. Peters taking it quickly. Chivers going in. Oh, and a goal by Chivers. Superbly taken by the Spurs. Well done for Peters, and Chivers really on it very quickly. So much of the credit going to Martin Peters for taking that free kick so quickly, as he must have done so often in his West Ham days for Hurst. And this time, instead of Hurst, it was Chivers. Will take for Tottenham. A little chip in there, I would think, for Chivers or for England. No, it's a deeper one for Peters coming up on the far side, and Chivers has scored number 2. Number 2 for Tottenham. Free kick. They were watching for Chivers, and they were watching for England, and they didn't really pick up Peters on the far side. Back across the goal, a little duck in, and Chivers can make it 2-0.
Martin Peters. Regardez ce slalom de Chivers. Un but superbe. Un but superbe que vous allez revoir. Voilà Chivers qui signe son entrée dans l'équipe d'Angleterre. Félicité par ses camarades. Regardez, il a évité la charge de 3 défenseurs grecs. Pied gauche, pied droit, à nouveau pied gauche. Un but splendide.
Peters in a good position. Chivers and McGrath are in the middle. There's Chivers going for it again. Oh, what a fine goal by Chivers. Oh, a really beautiful goal there by Martin Chivers. And that will just about wrap it up. A lovely pass in the first place that sent Martin Peters on his way. And Peters, who who was in doubt right up to the kick-off, has had a fair game himself. And Chivers, what a beautiful, delicate header. And that puts Spurs 4-1 ahead on the night.
Martin Peters. Regardez ce slalom de Chivers. Un but superbe. Un but superbe que vous allez revoir. Voilà Chivers qui signe son entrée dans l'équipe d'Angleterre. Félicité par ses camarades. Regardez, il a évité la charge de 3 défenseurs grecs. Pied gauche, pied droit, un nouveau pied gauche. Un but splendide. 23e minute.
And Chivers, and he's onside. Now this is the chance for Spurs. And Chivers has done it. Well, he was just onside. And Chivers took it and kept his head as he took it round Clements and left himself with the open solid ball. A bit of feeling between Oates and Mullery, and here's Perryman. Chivers! Chivers! Oh, there it is! Martin Chivers! Well, it was started by a dogged piece of work by Mullery, and beautifully finished off by Martin Chivers, and that's his 6th goal in his last 3 games.
5 Tottenham players in the penalty area. Pratt. Chivers. 3-1.
Martin was tremendous in the air, but he never really became a favourite with the fans at White Hart Lane, did he?
Yeah. Well, I never saw a lot of Tottenham games, obviously, at that time, just what was on television. But, you know, I used to talk.
Chivers. Chivers again. Gilzine spreading out square. What a shot! Kick that one out. Chivers second tonight after Spurs had been pushed back into defence, and it takes a player like Chivers to turn a situation from that into that and a Spurs lead.
Now they are stopping and looking, and Spurs are attacking a much quicker as Chivers now. Good control by Chivers. And he's done it again, Martin Chivers. Oh, what a goal by Chivers. Oh, what a tremendous goal. All the control and the cheek and the finishing by Martin Chivers, 2-0. There was a goal that had the lot. Peters has gone on the outside again. Beautifully played for him, and he is completely free. Chivers! Oh, a magnificent goal! Superbly created and brilliantly finished by Peters and Chivers between them. A really magnificent Tottenham goal. The beautiful little cross, first by Neighbour, taken first time by Peters, and inimitably Chivers there to provide the killer header.
You're beaten in the air, but Sadler covering, Greaves to Pearce. Morgan going outside him on his right, he chips it back the other way. Gilzine, Chivers! Martin Chivers! Oh, Chivers are going on this one. There was a deflection which wasn't very lucky. And there it is, Martin Chivers, another one. With Clark absolutely stranded the goalkeeper. And that's his fury. And that's again the English delight.
It shows the pace of Martin Peters. You see how much he has to make up there at Martin Chivers. There he is. Look at him racing for it. Goalkeeper slightly out of his goal, and it was just the space he wanted to get it there. He's a sprinter. He's one of the...
All shaken off that ball by Lee, and Brogan now putting it for Chivers to hammer it, and there it is, Martin Chivers. A mistake in that Scottish defence by 2 players, Rob in the first place, and by
broken in the second, and Chivers making no mistake with the chance that came his way.
Well, in fact, it was Francis Lee here who won that. He doesn't fancy that tackle and keeps out. But in the end, he gets the break. And Martin Chivers in that position, look where the shot's from, and look at the accuracy and power. That's why Chivers is in the class that he is.
Will take a more positive free kick this time. Chivers all right, but he won't get to it. Banks will. Now Chivers. Yes, number 2 for Tottenham. Martin Chivers second. In the dying seconds, Banks, it looked as though Banks had got it, but somehow Chivers wrestled it away out of his grasp and then had the simplest of jobs to turn it home.
On va lui redonner le ballon. Regardez cette passe remarquable de Francis Lee au milieu de 3 joueurs. Chivers est sur la gauche, un tir en pleine course du gauche. Le gardien Kuhn s'est battu, c'est le deuxième but pour l'équipe d'Angleterre qui mène 2-1 après 12 minutes de jeu. Vous voyez, c'est un football offensif de part et d'autre. La très très belle ouverture de Francis Lee a permis, nous le revoyons, au milieu de 3 joueurs, a permis à Chivers de se trouver en position de tir dans un angle pourtant difficile, assez fermé, et malgré la charge d'un défenseur suisse, il parvient à tromper Kuntz. Tir très précis.
Chivers! Superbly taken. Chivers picked the ball cleanly. A kick taken by England. Watch the goalkeeper start to come. He can't get there. He has to go back. Caught in no man's land, but the credit to Chivers, a brilliant header.